What's good, guys? It's Techers FC and we're back again on the channel for some more Dream Team eFootball 2022. This is just a quick video, guys. It's a little update about obviously what's going on with Season 3. I know a lot of you would have been expecting Season 3 to drop today and it hasn't, so we're going to get into that in this video. But before we do, be sure to smash the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on so you're always up to date with the content dropping on the channel. And as always, click the link below and subscribe to the Techers FC social pages. We've got the brand new Techers FC Discord server up and running to help grow the Techers FC community. We're going to try and build a community and have a place where we can chill after hours and vibe, post about our interests and hobbies and things that we're enjoying about the games or different games that we play. So be sure to join that community and help the community grow. We've obviously got the Twitter and Instagram there as well, so be sure to follow them for updates on the channel. Now, today's episode, like I say, is a quick one. There's not been a Season 3, but we have had an update on some new legends have been added. As you can see here, we've got Barcelona Legends. It's just kind of a rinse and repeat. We've already had these legends already. We've got Andres Iniesta in there, Alberto Ferrer and Patrick Kluivert. Obviously Iniesta would be a nice card to have, but I'm probably not interested at this moment of spinning for Iniesta, as good as he would be to have, but I'm just not particularly needing them. We've still got, if we go into the packs, we've still got obviously the Breakout Stars Volume 2, the Spanish Team of the Season packs. I'm assuming these are Team of the Season packs, by the way, guys. It says European League highlights, and obviously we've had Premier League, Serie A, we've had the Liga 1, and we've had obviously now the Spanish League. So I'm assuming this was their European League's Team of the Seasons for the Season 2, and the fact that the new season's about to kick off, I can only assume that's what those cards were. Again, the J League, and we've got the Breakout Stars Volume 2. I never understood the Volume 2, I know there was some sort of glitch with the first volume, but from the way they typed it and they put it on the website, I assumed there was going to be another set of Breakout Stars and more players, but they never. It was the same players, but as you could see, the Team of the Season, Spanish League, the Breakout Stars Volume 2 and the J League Division 1 Player of the Month pack all end in 13 days, so that's when I'm assuming that Season 3 is going to kick off. It's just an assumption. Again, if we come back out of here and we'll have a look at the premium objectives, they also end in 6 days as well for the buying the packs, for the ambassador packs and your Manchester United, your Roma, Celtic, Man City, Monaco, Bayern packs and things like that. The bonus ones, they all end in 6 days. So I'm assuming when they end in 6 days and the Barcelona Legends end in 6 days, they'll add another set of legends, they'll rinse and repeat some events, and then in 13 days time is when I believe we'll probably get Season 3. Whether there's going to be downtime and they're going to turn the game off, who knows? Not got an idea, not got a Scooby. I couldn't tell you, but obviously they have continued on with the divisions, and they've added a couple of events for XP, and they've added the new Barcelona Legends. Obviously we've been put back to Division 6. I'm yet to play a game, obviously. Yesterday's video we were in Division 4, the highest I got to was Division 3, but we've been put back to 6, so we're going to start the climb again. I'll hopefully be able to get some more videos out and recorded for you guys. Obviously lack of content recently has not been the best, but I've tried to get out as many videos as possible in the past few days. We've got the version 2, the PES Universe PES 21 update coming as well. Stay tuned for that. The Premier League one's already out, we've showcased that already, and we will showcase the other one when it comes out. And once we've officially got all the leagues done from PES Universe for the updated 22-23 season for PES 21, we'll look at starting a career mode. But yeah, so the phase here is going all the way to the 25th as well. So again, that's another few days to wait for the next phase. But it's another few days we've got to play in the game. I'm just hoping it is a rollover for Season 3 and we're not out for like a week or two like we were before, and they cut the game off and turn the divisions off. I hope not. But what we're going to quickly do before the end of this episode is we're going to buy another player whilst we've got a bit of GP. Now, another thing that's back actually, because the season's kicking off, is player form is actually back in play. So be sure to check that out when you're about to start playing your online divisions again or any online matches. Player form is now in play. as you'll see here, quite a lot of players are still on C for him because leagues have just kicked off and some leagues still haven't kicked off. I know the Spanish league and that hasn't kicked off, but leagues like the Premier League are now underway. You've got the Liga Un's underway, so you'll notice players like Gundogan will have normal form now. For instance, the player we're going to buy here is on B form, Marco Verratti. Look at these stats. He's a player I want to try in midfield. I've got Pogba in there and I've got Frankie de Jong. I like de Jong and I think he's doing alright. Pogba is a decent enough player, but again, he's going to be off form for ages because who knows when he's going to actually get a game for Juventus, and there's talk of his injury and his operation he's needing and stuff, so God knows. Now the only thing with Verratti is he is only on standard form, but standard form with a B rating, I mean he could have an up arrow more than he's got a down arrow. De Jong has got an unwavering form, so he's actually got an up arrow and it's quite high. Most of the time with it being unwavering. He's only on C for him, De Jong, but because he's on unwavering he's got a good chance. Now I usually wouldn't try to use a player as much that's on standard form because it's hard, but Verratti's stats just look really, really good and he's a player I'm really intrigued to try, and the fact he's on B for him is definitely a good chance of him being on an up arrow more than anything. But because I've got De Jong on unwavering, I can always put him on the bench and we can give him a try if and when he's got a decent arrow. I'm just trying to build a bench that's as well got unwavering form and good form as in B and C A ratings. So if our players that are out of form, then I can bring players in. That's the plan. That's the reason why I've not particularly sold half my bench or my reserves, because I want to try and keep players, because now that the form is back in play, you're going to have lots of players off form. Now obviously Legends, for those of you that don't know, Legends are always on B form, so you shouldn't have to worry about Legends being off form. They'll always be on B, which means they've got a good chance of having an up arrow or at least a long arrow rather than having a down arrow, red, orange arrow. They should always have a good arrow and are on B form. But we're going to get into buying Verratti for 180,000 GP coins, and we've got plenty of XP there to slap on top of them, so we're going to try and max them out, and in the next episode we'll hopefully get a first game to use him. This is just a short quick episode. We're going to level him up, see what he goes up to, see what he looks like in the team, and it's just an update to let you guys know the things that are going on with Season 3. What I've said about Season 3 coming in 2 weeks time, I don't know, I can't clarify that. That's not official news from me or Konami or anyone else. It's just an assumption of mine. We can hope. The only thing I do hope it does roll over and we're not waiting 2 weeks or a week and a half with the game being turned off, because that's just annoying when they do that, to be honest. Makes it harder to put videos out and it gives us nothing to play really. That's why I'm quite glad that they're bringing the update out with PES Universe for PES 21 to update the teams and strips the transfers and that for the 23 season, because I can always record a good few episodes of the new Master League save if and when they get all that done before this downtime. Right, looking at upgrading Verratti then. We'll go and find him, and then we'll have a look at player forms and we'll discuss what I've done with the team so far because of player form. Where is he? Verratti. There he is. Marco Verratti. 81 overall to start with. We're going to put level training on him. We'll put these two 1000s on him, and then we'll slap the rest of these on him. And we'll get him right the way up, which still leaves us 11 4000 XP, so I'm happy with that. So we'll proceed to training. So Marco Verratti is now maxed out. If we go back from here and go to player progression, I'm going to need to make him a quick counter attack player because that's what I play on. I'm going to get him up to 99 at least, because I'd be as well. Well, do you know what, actually 94, we'll do 94, that should be high enough. Player stats, if we press suggested, it's going to put him all the way up to 92. I think we might possibly ought to just get it a bit better than that, but 92 is quite high to be honest. But we'll give a bash for sell and we'll see what we could do. I mean, yeah, putting a couple on his shooting wouldn't be a bad idea. He's passing up there as well, a bit of low possession, tight possession, sorry. I mean, I'm not too fussed about him getting high up the pitch. Kicking power in there, a bit of physical, definitely a bit of defending. Some stamina wouldn't go amiss. Put his speed up to maybe about the early 70s. His acceleration's in there as well. Gives him more tight possession. A wee bit of offensive again then. I mean, we'll give him a little bit better finishing. Passing, offensive. I mean, I've only managed to get him to a 91. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably go with the suggested then, because they're obviously getting that higher rating out of him. And we'll just see if we could tweak one or two things. So we'll go with suggested. Puts him straight up to a 92. I mean, if there's things that I don't agree with. I mean, to be fair, I'm quite happy with the way they've done that. Tight possession 91. He's got the 93, 92 passing. A bit of offensive, a little bit of finishing. His speed and stuff's up there as well. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we're going to take a 92 rated Marco Verratti. It could be a bit more if we kept the extra points on his play style, but I need the quick counter up there because that's the one that I predominantly use. But again, that puts him all the way up to 92. We'll go and see what that puts him to in the team. And then we'll call it quits on this episode, and we will be back with the next episode, getting the road to Division 1 kicked off again. Right, so that will leave room for to remove it's probably actually going to be Ronaldo, if I'm being honest with you. Just now I've had this is the team actually way over here. I've had to bring Michael Owen back in. As you can see, here's the player forms here. We've got Marquinhos is on an A. I've had to swap out Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's on a D, for Hakimi, who's on an A, and I've had to swap out Robertson, who's on a C, for Alphonso Davies, who's on a B. It just made sense to do that, just with the way the form's going. I mean, I've got Sol Campbell on the bench, and obviously with Maldini being on a B form and can play left and right back, if Davies is off form at any point or a down arrow, I could swap Maldini to left back and bring Sol Campbell in. Again, Marquinhos is on an A, Van Dijk's on a D, so I've had to put Van Dijk out and bring Sol Campbell in. Hakimi's back in on an A. We've got De Bruyne on a B, Pirlo's obviously on a B, Messi and Owen are on a B, Neymar's on an A, so that's good to see. Salah and Haaland on an A. The reason I'm going to get rid of Ronaldo at the moment is just due to the fact that I'm just going to use Michael Owen at 95 rated there in the team. He's now maxed out, I believe. So a 95 Michael Owen should be able to do the job. Ronaldo's on a C for him. I can't imagine his form being on an A anytime soon. I mean, he's bubbling like a big baby at the moment. Doesn't know whether he wants to play for Man United or not. He's on the bench starting games, so there's a good chance he's not actually going to be on any sort of B or A form. If he does come back to that, then I will be using him. I mean, he's Ronaldo. I can't kick him out the team fully, but just now we're going to take him out. I've not actually been using Haaland, you'll know, or you would have noticed, just purely for the fact that his balance is nothing. He's got no balance in the game, so it's so hard to actually get a use of him because he can strike the ball, he can head the ball, he's brilliant at bringing the ball down, but when it gets to playing a 1-2 or trying to get him around the corner or get him to go, it's just so hard. He just falls over the ball. But with him being on an A for him, I'm probably going to try and bring him off the bench if we can. We'll see how we go with that, if we can get him off the bench. And just for extra substance in the team, I'm going to swap out Griezmann and bring Kylian back in. Mbappe's a player that you need to have in there, to be honest. I know that he is only on C for him, but he will get a game soon for PSG. He'll start scoring, and he is on unwavering form, so it makes sense. So this is the team that will field. Verratti, then we'll bring him in and see what he goes up to. So Verratti goes up to a 94 in the midfield on B for him. We've got De Bruyne on B for him, Messi on B, and then on the bench, like I say, we've got Salah on A for him as well, so he's going to have an up arrow for most of this week, which is good. Again, Bruno's going to also be the same. He's on B for him, so he should have an up arrow. Obviously, your De Jong and Mbappe and Son's got more chance of being on a down arrow, but that's why we've got players like Neymar's in there, Verratti and De Bruyne. So this is where the team's going to switch up more than it ever has, to be honest. throughout the weeks because the form's back, whereas for the last several weeks and months or so, it's been no football because the season's been finished, so everybody's just been on C form, and we've kind of been able to use the same team. But now the form's back, it's going to switch up more than it ever has. When players start kick-starting their season, like Mbappe, he'll score plenty of goals, so he should be on A form majority of the season, likes of that. Haaland's on A form for his 2 goals at the weekend. Salah scored, so he's on A form as well. And your legends are always on B form, so that's how the team's looking as of yet. He's in Verratti's in there, a new addition to the team. Happy with that. Look at his stats. He's got the 90 ball control, 91 tight possession. He's got the low pass, the lofted pass. He's got 87 balance, so he's going to be good on the ball, moving about. He'll ping a pass about, and he's got a bit of tackling about him as well, so hopefully he'll be able to throw a tackle on. He is only on standard form, but with the B rating for his actual form, I'm hoping that he'll have an up arrow for majority of games, but if not, De Jong will need to be the one to come in. I mean, De Jong's the only other midfielder we've got really with a higher rating, so that's probably the way we're going to go about that. We've got Marquinhos, his other card. I'm going to have to see which card's better actually. I need to max his other one out and see, and we can maybe sell one, because obviously I don't need 2 Marquinhos, but as a player form, that's what we've got and where we're going with that, so we'll probably leave it at that, guys. That's how the team's shaping up at the moment. We're getting stronger each time, we're building up. I've not used Verratti at all, so it'll be interesting to use him, and it's good to have Hakimi and Davies back. I mean, I've not touched Hakimi and Davies at all for ages. We're getting Arnold and getting Alphonso Davies, Arnold and Robertson, sorry. I've been enjoying to use them too, but it'll be interesting to get Davies and Hakimi back. They've been in the team from the start. I think the 2 of them actually still need maxed out, so we could probably go and quickly do that before we turn this episode off, or finish this episode, sorry. I'm going to have a quick look at that actually, because that'll be interesting to see. Where are we? Yeah, Davies has still got 7 levels to go, and Hakimi's got a few, so we're actually going to spend the rest of our points while we're here on leveling these players up. Level training. I mean, it's almost maxed out. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to max Davies out, why not? We'll proceed the training. So Alphonso Davies maxed out. He's already on a 99 for quick counter, and his stats are going to be put on suggested. It's gave him a bit of shooting. I don't know why, he doesn't really need shooting, so we're going to take that off. We'll put some on his defending. I mean, does that... Yeah, it's not really affecting him having any shooting stats. I don't know why he would need shooting stats, he's not sure. He's got the pace. Give him a bit of jumping and physical. Or, I don't know. No, we're going to put it on his defensive stats. Makes sense. He is a defender after all, well, a wing back, full back. But yeah, 89 rated. Alphonso Davies goes up to 91. We'll take that. And finding Hakimi again. I don't think I'll have enough to max him out, but we'll put the 3 of them on anyway. Yeah, he's almost maxed out, but again, it's extra points. It's another 6 points. Player progression, he's already on 99 for quick counter as well. Put it on suggested. Again, it's putting 2 on his shooting, and I don't know why. Well, 1, he's not needing any shooting. It's only allowing me to add up to his shooting anyway, to be fair, so I'm going to have to just do it. That puts him up to a 90 anyway, so we'll take that. A 90 rated Hakimi. And that is where we'll go with how the team is looking and the player form being back. So be aware of that, guys. Player form is now back and it's live. So be sure to keep your eyes out for that. But we'll call it quits there, guys. As you can see, Davies is up to 94. Hakimi's up to 93. And Verratti in there as well. But that's the team that we're going to field to start the road to Division 1 again, due to player form. if you've enjoyed this video and it's been helpful to you, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. That's greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on so you're always up to date with content dropping on the channel. And like I say, click the link below and subscribe to the Techers FC social pages. We're on Discord, we're on Twitter, and we're on Instagram. I've been Techers FC. Until next time, take care.